The Truth Girls. The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone. Well, like many of you, I'm keeping an eye out for the Hurricane Sandy, otherwise known as the Frankenstorm, which is supposed to hit Montreal at some point this week also. And you got to see this video that my husband did on this, and the footage he had from Fox. I don't want to say hyping it up, but they're really telling you like this is going to be bad, storm of the century, Frankenstorm. And I don't want to be cynical, or am I not being cynical? I'm not sure, but too much of a doubter. But these days when I hear, oh, this Frankenstorm, storm of the century, it just reminds me of like Hurricane Gustav and Hurricane Irene and evacuations for nothing and a lot of hype for nothing. You know, I tend to think, oh, come on, you're just trying to scare us. It's like they've been crying wolf so long that when something really big comes, we're all going to be like, yeah. But apparently this thing is already getting pretty serious. And on Gawker, you can already see some photos people have posted of the flooding that's already happening in Manhattan. So it looks like it is actually a serious storm, unlike Irene where they shut down the subways for nothing. And as the papers will tell you, Hurricane Sandy, not the first to hit New York, 1938 storm, the Long Island Express, pounded the eastern seaboard, and then of course they show you pictures of all the damage that it caused. Of course, if you go to the NOAA website, you can see the projected path of Hurricane Sandy. Now what's really weird is that in 1997 they did a drill for a fictitious hurricane based on the scenario of the 1938 Long Island Express hurricane, and oddly enough they named their fictitious hurricane Sandy. And you can see this here on this website, and you can see the path of the fictitious Sandy heading up to New York, just like the real Sandy is now. And just like the Long Island Express was a Frankenstorm, what they're promising us now is another Frankenstorm. And don't you think it's weird that the exercise that they did for a fictitious Frankenstorm was one with a storm called Sandy? I find that really weird. I don't know if that's a coincidence. I mean, they can't make storms, can they? I don't want to get too paranoid and think everything's a conspiracy, but I do think it's a little bit weird. But in any case, already the storm is proving to be pretty serious, and you know, you should just be prepared anyway. You need to have things like food in your house and water and something to cook with and some rubber boots. I should take my own advice with that one because I don't have any rubber boots. All I have is these hooker boots. So I'm going to have to wade around in the water looking like a stranded hooker. And besides that, one important piece of advice I want to give you is don't drive in the water, because all it takes is like 2 inches of water on the road for your car to start hydroplaning. And once it does that, you totally lose control of your car, and it's very dangerous. So if there's water on the road, don't drive on it. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say to you guys. Looks like this storm is going to be the real thing, oddly enough. That we've had like 2 fake promises of superstorms in the past, but it looks like this time it's going to be pretty bad. And don't forget to make some preparations if you haven't already done that, and wear your rubber boots, or hooker boots in my case. And yeah, I hope that you're all safe, and let me know what you think of this really weird thing with the fake Sandy storm. Tell me they're not controlling the storms. What, to disrupt the election? I don't know. I don't even want to go there, but part of me always goes there anyway. Anyway, let me know what you think, and thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.